What's going on, everybody? Good morning. How are we doing? Are you all ready for the Nintendo Direct? Welcome to the show. We got 9 minutes. Slick Duke, thanks for subbing. Avoiding those ads. Oh man, am I gonna pre-order on the second? Yeah, likely. Yeah, likely. I think that I'll probably pre-order just to guarantee myself a Switch. I did, however, back when I was when Switch came out, original Switch. I just went to the Nintendo store and I got it at the Nintendo store. So maybe I'll just do that. Maybe I'll just do that. Do. Probably just do that. Are you guys ready though? For the biggest day in Nintendo's history? Yo, Nintendo Nitwit, thanks for subbing. Means a lot to me. We got 7 minutes. 7 minutes left of Nintendo Switch, everybody. Kirby playing robot. I mean, that's on the bingo card. Oh, I gotta open my bingo card. That's what I gotta do. I gotta open my bingo card. If you guys didn't, go open our bingo card. Go open our bingo card. Go open the bingo card. Let me see here. Where is this? There it is. Do. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, ba, ba. Do. I hope my computer can get fixed. I can't wait to resub the Jyggy. RW, you already are subbed. Do. We got 5 minutes. Do. Ba-da-ba-boo. All right, here we go. We talked. If you missed yesterday's show, we talked about our hopes and dreams. Let's look at the bingo card here in just a minute. I'm just making a quick ad that I should have made last night, but I didn't. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Ba-da-ba-boo. Ba-da-ba-boo. Ba-da-ba-bow. Marvel chair stream yesterday. So I didn't actually know about the chair portion of the stream until I went to bed. That was just like a I just didn't know. But I found out that they did it for like 4 hours, and my brain thinks I would have like freaked out. I would have genuinely like had a like I would have died if I watched that full 3-hour stream and didn't see Tom Holland's name and didn't see, like, I'd be upset, you know? It was 4 hours and 6 minutes. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, that's like insanity to me. And none of the actors are there. Only what's his name? Only Robert Man. You know, it's like I think I would have freaked out. Jay, you didn't miss it. Jay didn't miss it. 15th time. This is gonna be a big one for people missing. I'm not gonna lie. People definitely gonna miss this one. People gonna miss this one. All right, I got my tweet out. Gonna cause a ruckus because I put the Switch 2 in it, even though it's not. Real colors, 15 times, not missed. Not missed. The max you can have right now is 15 times, by the way. Anyway, all right, there we go. Close that out. Close that out. Close this out. Boot up get the thing up. Oh, we're buffering. We got 2 minutes. Final Jazz, what up? It's okay, Final Jazz. The cool thing about here is that it's okay if you miss. Everyone will miss one day. No one will have perfect forever, and so it's not about being perfect, it's about you being here, you know? It really is about you being here. So hi Yomi, 4th time. Jisanove here, 4th time. Oh, 5th time for Yomi. All right, I'm so pumped, man. I'm getting there. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the I'm feeling the one minute from now. That's the thing. I'm feeling the 1 minute from now. I'm feeling the 1 minute from now. 1080p 60. We're gonna do one more refresh. One more refresh. Starting in 1 minute. I'm feeling it. This is like bonus, man. I'm treating this like bonus. I was prepped for next week. I was prepped for Tuesday. And here we are. Like getting a new Nintendo Direct. Beeping and booping. This is bonus, man. This is bonus content. I have no expectations for this. I'm feeling it. To quote that guy from Xenoblade Chronicles. I'm feeling it. Here we go. Let me know how. Switch 2. Okay, so get your bingo cards out. Dragon Quest This counts. This counts as Square Enix. This counts as Square Enix RPG. We got one. Hi. It's a 1+2 HD remake coming out this year.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Sorry.
Today, we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games. We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd, so please tune in for that as well.
That's all I have to say.
What you just saw was Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remake from Square Enix. Another character appeared at the end. What kind of adventure awaits? We hope you're excited for more information in the future. Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
Escape from dire straits.
No hope. What's this game?
2 minutes until oxygen 0.
This is the anime game? Does this count?
Please help me, Dante!
The latest entry in the The Somnium Files series is stirring. You are Kaname Date.
I think this counts as an anime.
With a sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his
What do you
left eye.
guys think?
Your mission is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game. Conduct interviews to investigate Iris's whereabouts. Dive into a subject's dreams to reveal clues hidden deep within their psyche. And solve mind-bending puzzles in an explorable environment. Everything you learn will bring you
Goodbye,
one step
Hatsune
closer
Miku.
to the truth. Uncover what's hidden in reality and dreams to rescue Iris. No sleep for Kaname Date from The Somnium Files. Launches on the Nintendo Switch system July 25th.
That's an anime title, if I've ever heard one.
Unleash the supernatural.
This is an anime title.
A classic Atlas action RPG returns with remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay.
I should have put
Set in
Atlas on there.
Capital City in the year Taisho 20, Raido Kuzunoha makes his living as an apprentice detective. But unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner. To protect the capital, Raido must investigate a series of supernatural cases. Fight in real-time battles alongside demons you summon. Work with your demons to strike an enemy's weak point, then follow up with a powerful attack. Cooperation is the key to victory. You can even turn opposing demons into allies.
What, Atlas made Pokemon?
Demons can also be
What is
used
this, Persona
outside of
Pokemon?
battle. And their powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigations.
Yeah, it is Persona Pokemon.
Guide Raido through a series of strange incidents
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
as he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core. Rido Remastered: The Mystery of the Soulless Army launches on Nintendo Switch.
My God, these titles.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
I'm ready for Super Mario. Give me Super Mario.
Consume darkness.
Oh, this is the Pac-Man game.
With your memories gone, you have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world, where you're greeted by a yellow orb known as Puck. But who is this spiritual stranger? Moored in a mysterious, maze-like world, your battle for survival begins.
See, I thought this was really cool looking, but the art style gives cheap.
You'll delve deeper into the
I don't know what it
expansive
is,
world.
why the art style just
By
screams
examining
like
your
PNG
surroundings,
AI
you can
nonsense.
phase shift and combine with Puck to explore areas you couldn't reach before. But tread lightly. The creatures
I think it's
inhabiting
just
this
everybody
world
looks too
will prove
flat. It's
hostile.
a choice.
When facing imposing
It's a
enemies,
choice.
you and Puck can temporarily fuse into the Gaia form to unleash powerful attacks. By consuming your prey, you'll collect resources. that can
I
then
think
be
I don't know
used
what it
to
is, why it
enhance your
looks, why it
abilities.
doesn't look good to me. They look like bad 3D,
To
but it's like
uncover
2D.
Puck's true goal.
I think it's the fact that the
Devour
2D
enemies to survive
the
this
2D
cruel
things
world.
are on a
Experience
3D
dark
plane,
twist on the
and then
iconic
it-
Pac-Man when Shadow Labyrinth
You know what I
launches on
mean?
Nintendo Switch, July 18th.
I'm interested, but yeah, not a $70 video game.
The rhythmic march begins.
What? Wait. Patapon?
Remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2
I'm
are
so
drumming onto
in.
Nintendo Switch as
This
one bundle.
is a freaking PSP
Play your
title.
drum to the beat and give
What?
different
This is a
commands
dead
to the
franchise from
Patapon
Sony.
Army. For example, Pata 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 Pon.
I'm so
advances them
in.
Forward,
This was one of my favorite PSP titles.
while Pon Pon Pata Pon has
I
them
so
attack.
forgot about this title. This is a franchise I
And if you string
1000%
together combos
that
with
this is
good
hype.
timing, the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost in power.
It's a rhythm game, but it's a rhythm attack game from like 2000 and I don't even know, man, 10 I guess.
Build up your battalion to take on hordes of fierce foes.
It's like but it's also a deck builder because you have to build your army.
Plus, new features have been added, so you can advance to the beat of your own drum.
I'm shocked.
Lead the Patapons and march forth.
Yeah, this is
When
awesome.
Patapon 1+2 Replay
Yeah.
launches on Nintendo Switch.
That's an
July
instant
11th.
pickup for me just because of nostalgia from when I was a kid. Also, like, that's a dead
Welcome
franchise.
to Zephyr Town,
That was
a
awesome.
cozy place nestled
Did
in
not
the
expect that.
windswept valley.
That's a
This is
PlayStation
where your new life
5
begins.
IP or PlayStation Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar. It's a farm sim.
First cropping up on the Nintendo DS system, this immersive farming and life sim has no shortage of activities to get up to.
That was really cool though.
Be the new farmer.
I'm still pumped about
Tend to your
Patapon.
farm
That's a
while
dead
growing
franchise
crops
that has not
very
had a game
profitable.
since Patapon 2. Actually, I think there was a third.
Then sell your produce and other wares at the town's weekly bazaar. As bazaar sales grow, you'll help the once famous market
It's
regain
Sony.
its
It's
former
a
splendor.
Sony. Yeah.
Honestly,
You can also get to know the locals
I'd like to spend more time.
But they were
with
all
you.
on PS3.
and maybe nurture a relationship if you find
They're
that
all on
special
PS3.
someone.
What happened to the third one? Why wouldn't they put that one on there too?
Plus, taking advantage of Zephyr Town's windy
I don't think there's a
conditions
fourth, is
can
there?
Make travel and other tasks a breeze. Can make travel and other tasks a breeze.
Oh, what happened there? Did that happen for?
The winds of change are coming, and your new life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 27th.
Sure. I think all
Please
the
look forward to the latest entry
Yeah,
in
I
the
can mark
Story of
off
Seasons
third party.
series.
Atlas is third party. You can mark up
Next,
third party in general.
Please take a look at this.
Okay, I like it when he says that. Donkey Kong? Here we go, baby. Not their finisher, by the way. No ship?
This
Dude, the music.
is the unknown planet Vuros. Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center. In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve.
Scanning! Scanning's back! Oh my god, scanning! 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 It's back!
She's not alone, though. Abhorrent alien creatures living in the jungle
Yo,
are waiting to strike.
Look at those guys! Not space pirates.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers.
Again? How many powers does this lady have?
Abilities.
Psychic ability?
These powers allow
She
Samus
got the
to
Force?
operate mechanisms and to open doors.
What happened to that in Metroid 2?
They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind.
Whoa.
But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
She really got the Force now, man. Axolotl alien. Dude, this game looks incredible, and I can't wait for them to show it on Switch too.
The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
Dude. No, wait, what? No. You know why they're not giving us a date? Because it's a Switch 2 launch title. Red? Red? Red. That's a cool suit. I don't know what their finisher is gonna be.
It looks like even more challenges await Samus.
I don't think
We hope
ZA
you're looking
is a
forward
launch
to
title.
exploring with Samus's new
I think this
psychic
and Mario
abilities.
Kart are. I'm not gonna lie,
Okay.
really cool.
Let's move on to some more headlines.
Yeah, we're only halfway through, by the way.
Ready to stir
That was
up
not our
some mischief?
headline. That was not our left field.
Once upon a time, there was a drab coffee shop that transformed into a magical potion cafe. As the newest potionista of the
Hello,
cursed cafe,
Ursula?
you'll craft
And
concoctions
Cruella
for
de Vil?
Disney villains and get to know them in a new light. Mix ingredients to brew all sorts of strange elixirs.
Disney
Then
villain
serve them
coffee
to
shop?
your villainous visitors, including Ursula and Gaston. With help from Yzma, you can upgrade your ingredients to produce some wildly wicked creations.
What is
The
happening?
potions you make can influence each customer's storylines, leading to different outcomes every time you play. Who
Is this a
knows
Disney
what
villains
mischief
coffee shop
might
dating
happen?
sim?
Disney Villains Cursed Cafe launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Okay, I give them credit. That's at least creative and kind of fun. Will I play it? Nah.
Summon a spellbinding adventure.
But what is this?
Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the magical arts. During
Pixel art
class,
style, I
use
love it.
Magic circles to perform rituals, fly on brooms, and learn advanced techniques to go from witch in training to skilled spellcaster. There's also plenty to do outside of class. Hang out with friends at their homes. Take on various jobs to help pay for tuition. or use the spells you've learned to craft and sell original items. Plus, up to 4 players can make magic together in online co-op.
The world looks big.
Explore this whimsical world on the road to graduation and beyond. Are you ready for a spellbinding journey? Enrollment begins when Witchbrook flies onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
That's interesting. That'll be both Switch 1 and Switch 2.
Action, adventure, and arcade games await. Set off on a fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity. In this hand-drawn
What a blob.
platforming adventure, you'll explore an expansive archipelago
Scrooge
where
McDuck,
nightmares and
but
wonder collide.
a man?
Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts. Then
DuckTales?
use its abilities to find your own path through the enchanting
He's even getting
world.
money.
Can you uncover the secrets the archipelago holds? Find out when the Eternal Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
What?
Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Gradius with a collection of arcade shoot-'em-up games from across
cool.
the series. Titles include Gradius, Salamander, Light Force, Gradius 2, Gradius 3, and
Gradius.
Salamander 2. Some titles come with multiple versions, including ones from different regions and launch years. Plus,
Wow.
take the helm in a brand new entry, Salamander 3. Gradius Origins launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 7th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Battle to the beat in Rift of the Necro Dancer. Press the corresponding
I thought this game
buttons
already
in each
came out.
lane to fight monsters in rhythm-based combat. Keep the
I played this
cadence
game at
going
PAX, I think,
with
2 years
epic
ago.
boss battles,
Maybe 3.
quirky minigames, remix stages, and global leaderboards. Plus, more musical mayhem awaits in the Celeste Music Pack paid DLC. And be on the lookout for more DLC in the future.
Wait, was that Pepino?
Of the Necro Dancer launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Wait, do they got a Pizza Tower DLC?
Let's see what's in store. Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series.
I thought it was Tamagotchi.
There are stores
Like gotcha.
galore. Design glasses at the eyewear
Is it
shop.
Tamagotchi?
Polish pearly whites solo or with a friend at the dentist. And arrange plates at the afternoon tea shop. 12 wonderful stores need your help.
That would be kind of cool, Yomi.
Provide
If it
good
like,
customer service to get
if
high
it was kind of
ratings
like
and
the
upgrade each shop.
Pokemon
In doing
Walker,
so,
the Poke
you
Walker?
get to meet more Tamagotchi, making
I thought
the
it was
town
Tamagotchi.
livelier than
Have I been
before.
saying it wrong for a million
With
years?
over 100 new and classic Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi.
Business is sure to be booming. Get ready to set up shop when Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo Switch June 27th.
I always said Gotchi. Yeah. Yeah. Mega Evolution? Please. Please. Wait, why I did put Za on here. Za's on here. All I need is Mario Baseball. All I need is Mario Baseball. And we're good.
Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokemon series. You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon.
They changed the A in the
setting
logo
is
again?
This metropolis that also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games, Lumio City. To make it
I
easier
just
for
love
people
listening to the
and
music,
Pokemon
man.
to coexist,
Ebola's
a
in this
company
game?
named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan.
Dun, dun.
Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumio City.
Oh, Malamar's back.
Scattered all over town are wild zones.
Dude, I hope this game comes
These
out on
areas are
Switch 2 and it
special
looks way
environments
better.
where wild Pokemon
'Cause
can live
it has
comfortably,
bones.
even within the city.
It looks fine. It just Switch, it's struggling.
You can catch Pokemon here,
Wait, the music, dude.
but they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety.
Dun, 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 dun,
There are
dun.
Pokemon that live outside
I'm
wild
feeling it,
zones,
man.
too.
I'm feeling the music.
Some of them can even be found on rooftops. People and Pokemon live easygoing lives in Lumio City. But when night falls,
Uh-oh.
the city's aura transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale.
The ZA, it's a battle royale?
Trainers await in battle zones. If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to
Yo,
battle.
what? Wait, this is just not from.
Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack.
Wait, whoa.
During battles, using
This
a
is
super
sick.
effective move at the right moment is key.
This is actually so cool. This is like, because there really weren't battles in,
With Mega Evolution,
in LA.
some Pokemon can power up even more.
you know? The fact that,
You'll start
like,
at rank Z and work your way up to rank A.
Z to A.
Trainers who reach the top are said to have a wish granted.
What? So it's really a focus on battle too? Yo, that's actually
Day
so sick.
and night are two sides to Lumio City.
I'm not gonna lie,
Seems
it's
there are
really
even more
cool.
secrets waiting to be uncovered.
I wonder if there's like a time
What will
aspect
you
to it.
find on your adventure? Pokemon Legends
No Mega
ZA
Evolution
launches on Nintendo
announcement.
Switch later this year.
They did change the A. No Mega
In Lumio
Evolution
City, where the game
announcement.
is set, the aura transforms between day and night. It seems there are even more secrets to uncover.
Yeah, well, they
Please be on the
showed
lookout for
Alakazam.
more
We already know about
information in the
Alakazam.
future. Next, please take a look at this.
We need Mario Baseball for bingo. Or, I'm sorry, Bing.
Hello there. Boop.
Hello,
The
AI.
game you're about to see. Boop. Doesn't have a big, epic story. Boop.
This is Rhythm Haven?
But what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games.
Are people gonna freak out right now?
You wanna see? Boop. Just press the button to jump through the ring. Boop.
Yo, I think people might freak out.
It sounds easy. But the timing is super tricky. Boop.
Woo.
Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm. In this game, you might do almost anything, but you will need to do it in rhythm. With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
Yo,
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series,
yo. People will be freaking out right now.
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Groove. Not this. Wait, what? Coming to Switch in
That was
2026?
Rhythm Heaven Groove, a
Okay.
brand new entry in the
Weird
Rhythm
champ.
Heaven series.
Definitely
It
gonna be on
includes
both.
Lots of music produced by renowned Japanese musician Tsunku. What
We're
kinds of
so
rhythms
back
do you think
next
you'll
year.
hear? We hope you're looking forward to it.
I've always loved the like little like
Next,
creative art style.
We have news about the use of digital games on your system.
Oh, what?
Please take a look.
Wait, what is this? Uh-oh. Don't you do something stupid, Nintendo.
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one.
Yeah. That's
Freely
how
inserting the games you have on hand into any system.
that's
you
how it
want.
works.
But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards?
What?
Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the virtual game card.
Nintendo?
In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
Did Nintendo just change industry?
When purchasing the digital version of the game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title.
Okay.
Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
Is Nintendo doing something kind of rad or kind of lame? Is this lame or rad?
If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second. Now you can play this game on the second system.
Can I have it downloaded on both?
Like whenever you want.
Like normal?
Just as if you had inserted a physical game card. With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to 2 systems.
Ooh, only 2.
Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time.
So far, not seeing the
You can also
good
lend
thing.
out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members. Connect to your family group member system via local wireless when you want to lend
So you
a
can't
game.
have them downloaded on both,
Choose the
or can you
title
have them
you're lending.
downloaded on both, but you can't? You
and
can't.
who you're lending it to.
This is cool. This is really cool. The share a game thing.
And you're done.
This
They
is
can now
awesome.
Play on their own system.
But you have to be part of the family member,
You can
so
only lend one game at a time to a particular person.
and you can only lend
Games can
one
be lent
game.
out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you,
That's cool.
making digital games even easier to use. Virtual game card.
I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. I won't lie.
The virtual game card feature lets you swap games.
We're gonna talk about
between
this
Nintendo
later.
Switch systems, as well as to Nintendo Switch 2 systems.
Oh,
This feature is planned
We're-
to be
we're-
added
we're gonna talk-
via
we're gonna
system
talk about that.
update in late April.
stay tuned for after. We're gonna talk
Let's
about
take
virtual
a
game
look
card.
at more Nintendo Switch games.
Cause stay tuned. Stay tuned. Okay, we got montage and then we got final. Got about 3 minutes left. I have ideas. I have ideas. It could be really good, could be really bad. I have a lot of ideas. Farming sim on a dragon. Not Splatoon. You think their last thing is Bravely Default? What's their last thing? It's not Zelda. There's no way it's Zelda. What's their it's Silk Song? They didn't even mention Professor Layton. I thought that was a given.
Uncover
Also,
history
Fantasy Life hasn't been
once
said
more.
yet.
An HD remaster of Saga Frontier 2 is venturing on to Nintendo Switch. Meet Gustav, the royal heir, and Will the explorer.
No, they're the Muriks.
Two
They were
heroes
corrupted.
Whose fates and legacies will intertwine across generations in this epic RPG.
Oh, what was Fantasy Life shown? Did I miss that?
Experience
Xenoblade
the
Chronicles
original
already
story,
came out. They're not
along
gonna
with brand new
unless they're making
events that
4.
expand the vibrant world of Sondale.
Unless they're making the sequel to this game. They show Fantasy
Plus,
Life? Okay.
Team up with more characters in
Last thing's
battle
Mario. If it's Mario Baseball, we get Bingo.
and transfer stats to allies through the parameter inheritance system.
I was really bad. My final row was pretty bad.
After finishing the main story, you can test your mettle and might against even more powerful bosses.
This is a nice
What
RPG.
histories will you uncover?
Yeah, I could
through
see
the
Mario
ages?
Baseball. That's a left field thing Nintendo would do.
Saga Frontier 2
Last thing's a left field.
Remastered
We know it's a left field.
launches on Nintendo Switch
It's not Zelda.
later
It's not.
today.
No, I'd be shocked.
Monumental adventures.
I'm still pumped for
await.
Patapon, man.
Embark on peaceful journeys.
They also bought the
across this series of
the
beautiful
Washington
puzzle
or the
games.
the Seattle
Wander through
Mariners.
Isometric worlds filled with
is an iPhone
stunning
game?
landscapes to manipulate, optical
This is kinda
illusions
cool.
to discover, and mystify.
It's not Silk Song, but it's on.
secrets to unfold.
It's
In Monument
it is on
Valley,
my
lead the
my damn
silent
bingo card.
Princess Ida
This is where we're
in
at
the
right now,
quest
by the
for
way.
forgiveness, while outsmarting the
Okay, this is the long
enigmatic crow
trailer. They don't have that much time. Go, 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 go.
Different journey awaits in Monument Valley 2.
Monument Valley
Guide
2.
Roe
Keep
in her
going.
adventure
Next video
through
game.
motherhood, as she and her child unlock the secrets
I think this
of
is
the
really
sacred
cool. It should have been
geometry.
shown at the beginning of the
Both
direct.
games contain
Now I'm
other
more
additional
upset
chapters,
because I know
add-ons,
that we got
and
like
DLC.
negative
The first
1
two
minute left.
Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch.
No, we got like 2
April 15th.
minutes left.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo.
I want to talk about
eShop.
digital.
And help Noor on her journey to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3, setting sail on Nintendo Switch this summer.
This is one of the most award-winning mobile games ever. Mario Golf? No. Anime Golf.
A brand new entry in the Everybody's Golf series is driving onto Nintendo Switch.
What if this is their big? What if Anime Golf is their
Time
big?
your button press just right.
What if Anime Golf
and
is their
take
big
your shot.
big reveal?
Perform backspins. Side
It does
spins,
look like Mario Golf though. It has
and
the
other
vibe
special
of
shots.
it has the vibe of Mario Golf.
In the single player
This game is made by Camelot? No way. Is it?
Because
Because I'm so in if it is.
Ultimate golfer.
It has
In
vibe of
Wacky
Camelot,
Golf,
a Camelot game.
Your shots could get pulled into holes, or obstacles might fall. It's golf that's not quite par for the course. Up to 4 golfers can hit the fairway
It looks a
together
lot
locally
like Super
or
Rush.
in online play. So just
Like they
relax
built it off of Super
and get ready
of
to
Super.
tee off. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots lands
No,
on
it's made by
Nintendo Switch
Namco.
this year.
Here we go.
Unite some of Marvel's greatest superheroes
Okay,
in the
never
fight
mind.
against evil. Pair up 2 heroes from the roster of 15.
We're not done.
Including the likes of the spectacular Spider-Man
We're-
and the ferocious
we're not-
Wolverine
we're
to
not
take
done.
on the challenge. From close quarters combatants to aerial aces, you can mix and match a variety of heroes for an amazing array of possibilities. And swap between your team of 2.
This looks fun.
anytime.
It's like a Marvel beat 'em up.
Take advantage of your team's strength.
It's like
to
a
overwhelm
fun,
your
different
foes.
characters.
Plus, up to 4 players can assemble for local or online co-op
Can
play.
assemble. This looks better than the
battle for
Avengers
the fate of the
cast
Marvel
reveal.
Universe begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion launches on the Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
All right.
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion, where you'll battle as a tag team of different superheroes. Next is our last game announcement.
Here we go.
Please take a look.
What do we got? What? Animal Crossing? What? No? Metopia. Freaking Tamagotchi life. Did I win? Did I win? Tamagotchi life? I freaking won. I got baited so hard by Animal Crossing. But then I saw the fart and I was like, nah. Tamagotchi life, man. One single person in the world is flipping out right now.
Tomodachi life, living the dream.
Oh, 2026 is not even... Bro, there's no games coming out. There's no games coming out. There's no Nintendo games coming out in the next 3 months. It is... There's no Nintendo game.
Aw. Glad that was only a dream.
Dude, next week's gonna be wild.
That was Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, the first new entry in the series in over 10 years. In the trailer, we saw Mii characters living on an island.
Remember, this is bonus content, everybody. You gotta
What
chill.
kinds of
They're
interactions
not
do you
gonna
think they'll
announce a new
have?
Mario game for the Nintendo Switch. They're gonna announce a new Mario
hope
game
you're
for the
looking
Nintendo
forward
Switch
to it.
2. You guys gotta be good. We got Metroid Prime. We got a nice
Thank you
teaser for next
watching
week.
Today's Nintendo Direct so far.
It makes sense that they'd show Metroid Prime this week.
Our final announcement is something a little different that's not a game.
What?
Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
What? Wait.
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
Hi, Jyggy.
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct. Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you.
He did it.
And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch.
Yeah.
Thank you all very much.
Yeah. No, thank you.
We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly.
What?
This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today,
Oh no.
which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day.
Does that mean I have to check my iPhone every day?
Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd. News about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well.
Okay.
Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices later today.
Okay.
Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out.
They make their own
That's all I
social
have
app?
to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
Okay.
That's all.
That's
for
kinda
today's
weird,
Nintendo Direct.
but okay.
Thank you for watching.
I don't know. I was expecting a Mario movie trailer or something. I don't know. Whenever Shiggy's on the screen, something weird is gonna happen. That was fun. That was good. That was bonus content, kids. Bonus content, man. You know, that's the thing. Like, we didn't know this was gonna happen. We weren't prepped for this. We got exactly what I expected. You know, we got exactly what I expected, which was nothing. I didn't expect anything. We did pretty okay, man. We did pretty okay. We got our we didn't get bingo. Mario Golf did not hit. The Pokemon Za trailer was really cool, but not everything that I was not everything that I was looking for. Not everything that I was looking for. I was hoping for like one new Mega Evolution reveal or something like that. That would have been cool. Jyggy called Metroid Donkey Kong. I don't know. I saw Jungle, man. I saw freaking Jungle, James. Let's talk about the best of the best. We got Tamagotchi Life. That's a thing. Sure is a thing that's coming out. Tamagotchi Life. This game, and then Metroid, big one right here. Metroid. None of these games come out freaking in the next 2 months, 3 months. We are going to be without Nintendo games for the next 3 months. It's sure. I'm kind of shocked that they didn't announce one game that's coming out at the end of Switch lifespan. I also fully expect all of these games, Prime 4, Za, and Tamagotchi Life, to be on Nintendo Switch 2. I do not expect them to be exclusive titles for Nintendo Switch. Absolutely not. So, we have Xenoblade games to pull us over. I'm not upset at all. Believe me. Today was bonus content. Today was good. It was a good direct. It was a good direct for what it is. It makes sense that they showed off Metroid Prime today. Okay, let's go through it. Okay, let's go through some stuff here. All right, we're gonna go through some stuff here. They kicked off the direct with Dragon Quest, a third party Square Enix title that will inevitably be on every console, and it'll look good. Okay, all right. Now then they have another anime game that will also probably be on every console. It's coming out in July. It'll also come on. It'll be on both. It'll be on both Switch and Switch 2. Okay, all right. Same with the Atlas game. It'll be on Switch and Switch 2. Patapon was the big surprise of the day for me. Again, like, I gotta stress to you, this little weirdo game, which I'm shocked that they don't have the third one. This little weird one game is made by Bandai Namco, but this was a Sony IP for the PlayStation, for the freaking PlayStation portable. It's a weird little game where you build, it's like a deck builder, but you build like a little army of these Patapon characters. Then you go through the level and it's kind of a grind fest, and you upgrade your characters. You can like give them different weapons. It's a really fun experience. The idea being that you have to, you know, build the best army and then get through the bosses and the characters. It's a rhythm game. It's a button mashing rhythm game about chanting and fighting cool characters. If you've never played Patapon, which I bet most of you haven't, unless you had a PSP in the 2000s, it's a solid game. It's a lot of fun. It's a little weird, really cute art style, and I do recommend it. I will be buying this game on June 11th. Will it be on both Switch and Switch 2? I don't know, or July 11th. Probably on both consoles. They will also probably put it out on PlayStation 5. Farming game is a farming game. That's all you got. Farming game, man. Farming game. Here's the big thing. What they showed off with Metroid, and we're gonna do a deep dive on Metroid here in just a minute. We're gonna do a Metroid in just a dive after I talk about the overarching thing. It makes sense for them to announce and showcase Metroid today, because you know that if they showed this trailer next week, okay, it would be overshadowed by what I'm assuming is going to be Mario Kart, okay? Here's the thing. They get to show their cake twice. This right here is them showing their cake twice. They get to showcase Metroid Prime 4 today, and then next week they're gonna be like, it's Metroid Prime 4, but it's in 4K. That's what's gonna happen. All right, they're going to I didn't scream anything. What are you talking about? I didn't scream anything. This game will be shown next week. This game will likely be like 99%. It will be a launch title for the Switch alongside of Mario Kart or some other big boy Nintendo game. It's very much they get to show you the cake. They say, do you like? And then next week they get to be like, do you still like the cake now that I put frosting on it? Because that's the main thing. Like, a lot of I can see people complaining about this game looking a little bit, well, you know, even though it's YouTube compression, looking a little like that. But here's the thing. This is running on Switch. Clearly, this is running on Switch. And they're gonna say yeah. And Prime Plus cart for a console release, consoles released in summer. I think it's just good, because Metroid's gonna be your beefy game. Metroid's gonna be your beefy game that showcases the power of the console in 4K or whatever, or at least 1080, freaking 60 all the way, whatever the heck that they're doing. And then Mario Kart's gonna be the system seller. You know, people are gonna buy Mario Kart and then they're gonna jump into Metroid because Metroid shows the power of the console. And it's a Nintendo IP. I think it's a solid 2-game lineup. I really do. I think Prime 4 plus Kart is a solid Switch 2 launch titles. Plus they're gonna have like a few third-party games that people are popping off about. They're gonna have, you know what I mean? It's not just gonna be 2 video games on the console. But I think that the plan is like, I could see them doing that. Yeah, they'll have multiplayer. They'll have ports, man. They'll have like new games that are coming to Switch 2. You know what I mean? They'll have games that people are just like, we're excited to bring it to Switch 2 and use the new power. No, I don't think they need a 1-2 Switch, man. I don't know, man. Maybe they'll have a third. I mean, look at Switch 1. Switch 1 had 1-2 Switch and Tears of the or Breath of the Wild, which was a Wii U title as well. That's what it launched with. And then a month later it was Mario Kart, and then a month after that was ARMS. ARMS came out, I think, a month after. It was a little bit after. It was not a launch title. Arms was, I think, actually Arms might have came out before Mario Kart. I don't know. I don't remember. It was like a month after. So Arms was June. Okay, so March, April, May, and June. So no, April was Mario Kart. So I don't know what came out in May for Switch. Mario Kart was May. Okay, I don't know what came out in April. I guess nothing. I guess everyone was just so freaking sucked on Breath of the Wild that no one cared. Oh wait, didn't Kirby and the Canvas? Or no, Octopath Traveler I think came out in April. There was a game I bought on Switch that I was just like, God, I want video games on Nintendo Switch. Yeah. You miss Arms? No, you don't. Do you actually miss Arms, Luna? Are you like, do you want to? I miss legs. All right, Chasto's a leg guy. Confirmed. Got it. All right, confirmed. More information than I ever thought I needed to know, Chasto. Arms made typing way easier. Arms made typing. What? It was April. Yeah. Goo Man had the best cheese. What is happening? Anyway, this game makes sense that they would showcase that it is coming to Nintendo Switch, because it is. They announced that it's a TOTK, or it's a Breath of the Wild situation where it just got redone so many times that like it just got pushed to the next console. And again, we're gonna dive deeper into Metroid Prime 4 and the fact that Samus is now a Jedi. Yeah, they're not giving us a title because it's coming out with the Switch, Switch 2. All right, let's keep going. They announced a couple games that I don't care about. They announced Tamagotchi Life, sorry. And then they showcased Pokemon Legends ZA, another title that will be on both consoles. This game shaping up pretty pog. Let me tell you, that music. Oh baby. Whoever did that music, Lord level, you know. But yeah, this game looking good. I kind of was hoping for at least one Mega Evolution. They need to. I'm shocked that Nintendo's not doing, or Pokemon Company is not doing their thing where they Smash Brothers announced this, where it's just like they showcase a new Pokemon that gets a Mega Evolution. Oh, we're gonna talk virtual cards as well. We're gonna talk Metroid. We're gonna talk virtual cards. I'm gonna jump into Pokemon right now. This game, I was worried about like the diversity in gameplay with this game because I was worried it wouldn't be big enough. I'm really interested in night mode and what happens at night. I'm really interested in the fact that like it's like a battle royale style thing where it's like you get maybe one team or something, and that one team, you know, maybe you can't heal, maybe you can't go to a Pokemon Center. I'm interested to know what this night mode bit is going to be. I kind of like the Z2A Royale. I just think it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to take advantage of that fun battle mechanic. One thing that Pokemon Legends Arceus did not do well was Pokemon battles, other than the final boss and like they like I looked forward to playing against the gym leaders and the bosses in ZA or in LA. In LA, this game feels like this is like the trainer battle. Like you get the opportunity to really like do the battles, you know, you get to actually like do the battles and take place, and it's not just 5 fights, because that's the real thing about LA. While LA had cool boss fights and like the you know, the final battle is one of the hardest in the franchise. The battles, Pokemon battling took a backseat to the running around and freaking chucking balls at stuff, which was fine for that game. This game feels like it's going to be more battle focused and more like succinct. Late 2025, this will be a November title for Switch 2 and Switch 1. Yeah. Even if they did change the battle system, I mean, they did. Battles in LA were an afterthought. Yeah. This, it looks like they really honed that. This will be a November 2025 game. Yeah. They're still working on it, which is cool. It changed the A. Yeah. You think October? I don't know. Late specially means not Switch. Yeah, that late 2025 is not launch Switch 2. Yeah, that's their bit. That's why they put that late there, is because the fact that it's not coming out as a Switch 2 launch title. Which I figured it would not be. I figured that the way that they would do this is that, okay, all right, here's my, the Prime 4 app. No, it just said 2025, which means it's a launch title. I think that we're gonna see, this is my thoughts. That's what's gonna happen next week. That we're gonna get a launch title for Metroid Prime 4 next week. I guarantee it. I didn't think that this would be their launch title, and here's the reason. Hop. Pokemon, Nintendo is scared of Pokemon Company right now when it comes to their video games. They've been scared since Pokemon Sword and Shield. This title cannot like champion Switch 2's launch. It can't. This game is going to be fun, it's going to be buggy, and it's going to be a Pokemon game. We're all going to buy it because it's Pokemon. But this game cannot, like, Nintendo knows that Pokemon can sell consoles, but Pokemon cannot be a launch title, and Pokemon cannot be a representative of the console. Metroid Prime 4 is going to be a visual masterpiece that will represent Switch 2's power. Mario Kart will be a fun representation of how fun the Switch 2 can be. It's both. It's gonna be both, Techno. I think it's gonna be both. Those two can hold up the Switch's massive weight, the Switch 2's massive launch weight. Pokemon ZA can come in to be that champion Pokemon title, and it can come out between November or October or November. That's what I'm thinking. But odd that we have not seen Mario Kart. Odd that we haven't seen Mario Kart other than Switch 2, because it's not gonna come out on Switch. It's not gonna. We're only seeing titles that will be playable on Nintendo Switch console as well. Metroid Prime 4 was announced as a Switch title, just like Breath of the Wild was announced as a Wii U title. Okay, next week is the big boy. You know, you will be able to, and here's why we're going to see, and I'll jump right back to it, man. I'm gonna jump back. We're gonna jump right back into Metroid. Okay. We're gonna jump right back into Metroid. This Metroid, the reason why we're gonna see the cake a second time is, like I said, Nintendo's showing me this beautiful cake running on Nintendo Switch. Next week, they're going to come back and they're gonna say, this is the cake. We put so much icing on it, and it has a filling now. And basically, they're gonna show how much better it runs on Switch 2. Okay, and what it looks like on Switch 2. It's going to be their example of, yes, you can play it on Switch and it looks great and it's playable and it's going to be a great time, and everyone can play it that wants to play it on Switch 2. But you see how, like, when you look at, I mean, yeah, this is YouTube artifacting at oh, it's not 720p. I gotta go up to 1080. Like, you see what they're gonna do is they're gonna do that nice little comparison where they show this specific rock, and they're gonna zoom in on the rock, and they're gonna be like, on Switch 2, that one's clear. That's clear, man. You know what I mean? That they're gonna say the definitive experience is on Switch 2. Yeah, they're gonna do that nice wipe transition side by side. Yeah, and they're gonna be that's what they're gonna do. And so games like I was watching a direct in a team meetings, and the video quality made me cry, just because it doesn't look good, or because you think it looks good. I think that their bitrate is a little weird. I'm interested. I'll go look and see if they have a separate, because I'm projecting my brand new work machine, and you can see the laptop. Oh, it's a Teams thing. Some work PCs just have bad quality. I don't think it looks bad. Let me tell you flat out, I think that Metroid Prime 4 on Nintendo Switch looks good. This looks like an awesome experience. But I could see why people will complain. You know, the PC itself is beautiful. It's just that the stream looks horrible. Yeah. I say a lot of this is based on the YouTube's bitrate nonsense too, you know. I think that Metroid Prime 4 looks more cartoony. What? Because of the cartoony. Because of what? The axolotl aliens? I don't know. I think it looks pretty Metroid to me. The fact that Samus is a Jedi now? What happened to that in Metroid Prime 2 or Metroid 2? What happened to Samus's Jedi mind trick? I guess we'll find out in the video game. It does not look like Metroid? You don't think that these aliens look like straight out of Dread? Cuz I don't know, I feel like they're real Dread looking. It's just more neon than previous titles. I think that's fair. I mean, it looks pretty neat. She's sucking that neon. She's sucking that phase-on. 3 was pretty neon, dude. 3 was neon blue. 3 was pretty neon blue because of phase-on. This is neon purple because of her psychic abilities. They couldn't give it a fun. Why'd they say psychic abilities? Why couldn't they give it a fun Metroid title? Axolotl sounds like my boy Umos. Brain power. It better have it has to have a better name. I think psychic powers is lame. I don't know. I think it looks beautiful. You know, Prime 2 is too dark for me. Prime 1 is good looking. This feels a lot like Prime 1. We saw Metroid for the first time. There's a box called Curvix. We all know I'm gonna buy a Switch today on launch day, and these aren't really big complaints. Just yeah, I get you. Anyway, Metroid looking pretty juicy. Let me tell you, Metroid looks good. I'm pumped to see it next week. New suit, baby. New suit. I don't know what they're gonna call it. I don't know what the red suit's gonna be called, but damn, does Sammy look good, man. New suit, like the fast suit. I don't know. I don't want to call it the psychic suit. I don't know. I think red is. It's probably just the Vara suit, but like they're just showcasing how cool it looks. I don't know. It's just the Vara suit. Yeah. I don't know, man. We're just chilling. Anyway, Metroid Prime, we're gonna see it next week. It's gonna be great. I'm pumped. This game was pretty good. Keep it going here. Legends ZA will be another one of those titles Legends ZA is another one of those titles that they're gonna be like, it's part of the Switch 2 enhancement project, where it runs at 4 FPS faster on Nintendo Switch, and it runs at not 720p but 900p, because Pokemon Company got a 1080p video game. If this game runs at 1080p 60 FPS on Switch 2, bro, like, I'll eat my shoe. I already didn't have to eat my shoe today because I said that I'd eat my shoe if A Link Between Worlds comes out, but there's no way this game is gonna run at 1080p on Switch 2. Pokemon Company just doesn't know how to do it. Game Freak doesn't know how to do it. If I was Nintendo, I mean, this game's gonna be fun. This game's gonna be a blast. I'm pumped about it. But if I was Nintendo, I think I really would, like, I would go get somebody from Monolith, whoever knows what they're doing on these games, and I would basically say, you're fired. You're fired from Monolith. You're done. We need you over at Game Freak right now. and I want them to go clean house. I want them to, like, not the whole Xeno team. They don't need, I don't want Monolith to make Pokemon games. Go watch Scootish's video. I don't want Monolith to make Pokemon games. I just want somebody that knows how to code to the Pokemon. I just need somebody at Game Freak that, everybody at Game Freak freaking makes, everybody at Game Freak made DS games, man. That's the last time they knew how to make video games. It's not true. I'm being dramatic. This game looks good. It looks really fun. Like, Game Freak knows how to make fun games, and they have Pokemon. It's just, I don't know why they can't make stuff look better. Just a little bit better. Just a smidge better. Just make it look like 10%, 15% better. Mega Evolution was cool. Yeah, that's the it's just, and don't get me wrong, it's a Pokemon game. We're complaining about the graphics on a Pokemon game. But like, I don't know, every time I look at the buildings, I just see the PNGs now. There's a like Scootish mentioned it during his video, and I can't unsee it. This is supposed to be like a mini balcony where people put plants. That's a PNG, dude. That's a PNG that they put on a flat surface. Like, I can't unsee it. I can't unsee the flat balconies, the PNG balconies. Roro, what are you doing, bud? What are you doing? But anyway. Oh, I'll buy it. You know I'll buy it. You know I'll buy it. Rowie. It's his time. He wants to go OUT. Okay, what do we got here? Rowan, come here. Actually, let me give him breakfast and then I'll come in now and I'll finish chat. I'll finish stream. You want some brekkie? You want some breakfast? Yeah. Okay, so, oh man, yeah, I gave him brekkie. He deserves brekkie. Anyway, maybe they'll announce 3D balconies, man. Maybe 3D balconies. I don't know if we'll see it. I don't know if we'll see Pokemon Legends ZA during Switch 2 Direct. I don't think so, unless it's part of the comparison thing that they do. But I feel like they'd rather just focus on Metroid for that. I think the next time we see ZA will be closer to its, like, at the next Nintendo Direct, or the next, maybe at the Pokemon World Championships in August. We will maybe see it. Rhythm Heaven. This was a nice surprise. Game looked good. Game looks like Rhythm Haven. I know like 6 people that popped off because of this. You know, game looking delicious. Game will be on both consoles. Game will be another one of, I doubt there'll be like enhancements for it. I think it's just gonna come out on both consoles. The real question I have, okay, is if is a Nintendo Switch game, like, will this game come out on Nintendo Switch? And how are they gonna differentiate games that are exclusive to Switch 2? But then are also games that will be playable for Switch 1? Is it just that like Rhythm Haven will come out on Nintendo Switch, but it's also going to be playable on Switch 2? Is that the idea because it's reverse compatible? Will Rhythm Haven, because I don't foresee them having an enhancement thing for this. This game looks already pretty good, unless maybe it's just like it runs in 4K. Is there going to come out with like a little, is there going to be like a box art that's a Switch plus, like plus Switch 2? How will I know? How will I know what can be played on both Switch and Switch 2? I don't know. Anyway, all right, I want to get into the elephant of the room. The digital cartridge thing. Let's talk about it. Let's look at it again. They dropped the Prime 4 ARP. Really? Really? Where? Where? I don't see it. Is it on Nintendo's Twitter? Did you enjoy that breakfast? Did you breathe? God, dude didn't breathe. Anyway, hold on. Let's see here. Nintendo. Ugh. Rowan. Oh, he's back drinking water. I do have to take him OUT soon. Hey, bud. Can you come sit here just for a minute? It's kind of hot, not gonna lie. Really diving in on the Jedi powers. What's with Nintendo and hands? Freaking Link got his hand all messed up. Samus getting her hand all messed up. Nintendo all about hands on Switch. It just looks good. They got the axolotl aliens behind. The hit sequel to ARMS is freaking... I don't even know, man. I wonder if this will be the same box art as Switch 2. Rowie, come here. Ugh, okay, all right. Oh my God. Carrie Lynn. How are you? Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Ah! Carrie Lynn, what'd you say? You said our Lord and Savior Tamagotchi life? Yeah. You come to spread the word of Tamagotchi life? Man, I exist only for Tamagotchi life now. I mean, I'm glad. I'm glad you're happy. All right, last thing before I have to go take you know who to the DOG park. I want to talk about this. I want to talk about virtual game card. I'll probably end up talking about virtual game card a lot this week, and I'm probably gonna end up talking about virtual game card tonight too. Because hey guys, we're gonna be live tonight. We're playing some Metroid because Metroid Wheel's back. We're also going to be doing at 9:34. We're gonna be doing the what's that game? Repo. All right, let's watch this one more time. I know you gotta hold out, bud. You have to hold out for the next like couple minutes, but you're fine. Repo.
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one, freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want. But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the virtual game card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games. When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title. Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system. If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, You can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second. Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want, just as if you had inserted a physical game card. With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on the...
I don't like this. This is what I don't like. Okay? This is what I don't like. Here's the thing. I don't like the fact that I have a feeling that multiple, like, that you're not allowed to have the game downloaded on multiple consoles. I wonder if it's just going to be like a key system where, like, it's downloaded on multiple consoles, but you have to transfer the key to each console. Because that's not convenient. This was really close to being really cool. I don't know. I feel like I need more information about it.
Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time.
Only the first time. Does that mean that, like, I could be at home? Like, what happens? Because, like, okay. Yeah, I need to see it in action, too.
You can also lend...
I do think this is very cool. Okay. But here's the thing. If I have a second Nintendo Switch and I have Mario Kart downloaded on it. Right now, the way it worked was that I would just be logged into the same account on both Switches, and then I would push Mario Kart on one, and it would just say, okay, you're good. It's not being played on the other console. So I guess if I had a family, I guess the idea is that you would have, like, different consoles for different kids, and then like different games. But I don't know.
Out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members. Connect to your family group member system via local wireless when you want to lend a game. Choose the title you're lending.
Does that mean that you can't play I assume you can't. I assume you can't play Mario when you lend it to your friend.
Who you're lending it to.
1 second.
And you're done. They can now play on their own system. You can only lend one game at a time to a particular person. Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you.
So I wonder how that works with save data. If I lend a game to Carrie Lynn, Mario, and she gets to freaking I don't know, world. It says save data will not be erased with returning virtual game. Okay, so that means you can just lend it again. Never mind, I can't read. What's reading?
Making digital games even easier to use. Virtual game card.
I don't know how I feel. I think it's fine. I think it's I like that, by the way, Hop. You know, I think it's cool. I think it's neat because in reality you can't share games. I do think that there's a lot of really, like, making it easier for family. You know, I know, bud. That feature is going to be the first thing that's cracked during homebrew. I think it's going to be online. I feel like you won't be able to homebrew it. The real question is more of, like, will they make a hacked version of it that can copy the data and then somehow just make it a full, like, create a digital thing on a hacked console. But then already, if you look at downloaded Nintendo games, they do check to make sure you're online. I think a lot of times you can't, unless it's the console that is downloaded on, like, right, or unless it's your main console. I think that you can't play digital games offline. Is that true, chat? I know, bud. I have to wrap up here. I know. But, like, yeah, I just want to run my games on a console. I've been able to play digital games offline, but I want to know if the game transfer from another works the same way. I'm very interested. I'm without a family account. That's the thing. I don't think that you can lend games out to non-friends. I think that Nintendo should do that. I think that that's something kind of like the digital download system from 3DS. I think I should be able to do it with my friend if I'm friends with somebody and I have to be next to them locally anyway. So why can't I just do it with my friends? Why can't I just lend out a game to like my friends? Maybe that'll come in an update. Maybe won't come at all. Is that Nintendo just not wanting people to just constantly lend? But I mean, if it's 2 weeks should be fine for a non-family to borrow. I agree. Or maybe it's 1 week for a non-family. Being able to lend games to anyone is too good to be true. But I mean, I can just hand you, Garrett, a copy of Metroid Dread. And if they want it to be like physical media, which I think is really cool, Nintendo, let me lend it to my friends. Make it that I'm friends with them on Nintendo Switch. Like, do that. That would be fine. It's just that, like, I don't see the harm, especially if they already have the tech. All I can hope for is that maybe that they're just testing it with the family only accounts, because they get rid of the limit on it being able to play 4 hours away from your machine console off Wi-Fi. Oh, was it 4 hours? This will get rid of the limit to being able to play 4 hours away from your main console off Wi-Fi. That was it. So that's like the rule, was that you wouldn't be able to boot up a console or boot up a second console with digital games. Is that how it worked? Because I know that there was like a thing where it was like if it wasn't your main console, you had to like, I don't know. Ouch, Rowan, do not bite my foot. He's so mad. Anyway, guys, this was a blast. Shout outs to Nintendo for this fun bonus content. I don't really know anything about the iPhone app thing. Yeah, I have to take him outside. He ate his breakfast and now it's time. He ate his breakfast and now it's time. We will be. Hey, Rowan, relax. Relax. Come here. Oh my God. You better relax just for a minute. Just for a minute. App is kind of weird. App. I don't really get the point of app, but app is the thing. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me today. I'll be back live tomorrow, or no, I'll be back live tonight. I'll be back live tonight with we are gonna be doing some we're gonna be doing some Repio. We're also gonna be doing some Metroid Prime or Metroid Direct or Metroid Wheel. Metroid Wheel. Let us go and raid. This was fun, man. This was a good time. This was a good time. Rowan, please don't bite my foot. Ouch, ouch, ouch. This was a fun time. We are going to go raid my friend Kelpsy. That's my iPhone charger. Do not bite that. Kelsey is in BRB mode right now. Will she be back? When will she be back? No, I don't want him to bite my foot. I'm trying to avoid him biting foot. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Okay. Kelsey's on BRB, so maybe not Kelsey. Let us go and play or raid. Ouch. Rowan. Ow. Stop. Oh, we'll raid TGH. TGH is speedrunning, going for the Minish Cap world record right now, which is really cool. So stop it. Bud, he's complaining like crazy. I don't know if you hear him. Stop it. Stop it. We're gonna go. He wants to go. He wants to go to the PARK. I know. All right, so guys, do me a favor. Go /raid TGH. Guys, do me a thing. Do me a favor. Go over there and say hey. You don't have to stay, but go say hey. That's our rule here. I know, Bubba. I know. Stop. Just look at this. You see this? He's mad. Look at how mad he is. That hurts. Stop it. Ow. As he goes to chomp. Anyway, go say hi to TGH. You don't have to stay, but go say hey for me. That'd be really great. And I'll see you all. I will see you all later this evening. Good night. I'm going to go, or good day. I'm going to go take the monster on his journey. I know.